I'm delighted to invite the Honorable Chief Guest to the podium to bless us with his enlightening address.
Thank you very much. Priya Professor Dr. V.R. Pirbodh Chandran Nair, Adhyakshan, Rashtra Shakti Foundation, पद्म भूषण प्रिय श्री अडूर गोपाल कृष्णन, विख्याता चलचित्रा संविधायकन श्री एस श्रीनिवासन, Moon Zilla Collector, and he has also worked in the Raj Bhavan as Deputy Secretary. Shri Nadu Vattam Gopal Krishnan, Bhasha Vidagdhan, Dr. Pujapur Krishnan Nair, Shri G. K. Kurvila, Sahodri Sahodran Mare, Elavarkum Ente Vandanam. If you permit me, I would first like to thank Madhavan Nambiyarji, who is sitting here, for his having introduced me to Professor Pirbodh Chandran Nair, a literary and cultural icon of Kerala. I am so absolutely delighted to be here. The books have been written by Dr. Pirbodh Chandran Nair ji, Shri Margi Vijay Kumar. I would like to give him my very sincere best wishes and congratulate him for the award which he has won. And the award is in the name of an Indian icon whom I revere, adore, Swami Vivekananda. So I am very happy, and to have got this opportunity to inaugurate year-long Vivekananda Ranga Kalol Savam and presenting the Vivekananda Natya Ratnam award to Shri Margi Vijay Kumar. The Indian tradition says, while sitting here it came to my mind, this world has been compared with a poisonous tree, a tree which is full of poison, but it yields two fruits which are of incomparable value. Sansar vish virakshasya dui phale amritopame kavve amrit rasa swada sallapa sajjana ne saha. In this poisonous tree, there are two fruits which are of incomparable value. And these two fruits are study of Kavya Amrit, classics, literary classics, scriptures, and sitting in the company of the learned and erudite people. So this is the place where I am enjoying both these things. You are sitting in the company of such erudite people. And even in the audience, either there are scholars of literature or students of the literature. It is a blessing. And if I say that, I am absolutely delighted. to have come to attend this program. I also compliment Vivekananda Cultural Institute for organizing this program, which I believe will be followed by a Kathakali performance of Putana Moksham. I have been told that Vivekananda Cultural Institute has been regularly organizing programs and lectures to make people more aware of their rich cultural heritage, and it has been earmarking the third Saturday of every month for a lecture on Indian philosophy. I am informed that Vivekananda Festival of Performing Art involves this 2022. It involves well above 100 performing artists representing different levels of expertise and reputation. This evening, which is filled with the rhythm and melody, is the most appropriate moment to honor one of the finest artists of our times, Shri Margi Vijay Kumar, who has been presented the Vivekananda Natya Ratnam Award. We all know that Shri Margi Vijay Kumar is the most outstanding performer of female roles on Kathakali stage, and his renditions of mythological characters are renowned globally. As we duly recognize his sterling contribution to the field of art, we are reminded of how his passion and his dedication to the art form have aided in the revival of Kathakali among the new generation. I understand that University of Texas has conferred on him the title of Nitya Yovana Mohini. Such a title will not surprise Kathakali lovers, whom Shri Vijay Kumar has mesmerized on several stages with his portrayal of characters like Damayanti, Panchali, Mohini, and Kunti. It is important to understand the significance of Kala in Indian tradition. A question has been asked, Kim Kala? What is art? And the answer given is, Kam Paramatmanam Lati Girhanati Iti Kala. Art is what helps in grasping and realizing the eternal. That is what art is. When you pursue excellence or move towards perfection in any branch of your interest, your vocation, it can be regarded as an endeavor to seek divine within you. Nirdosham hi samam Brahma. God is perfect, God is excellent, and any human endeavor for perfection and excellence means searching for that perfection within. The eternal is not somewhere up above. The eternal is here in the temporal. As I mentioned earlier, you have seen I have released 3 books authored by Professor V.R. Prabodh Chandran Nayarji, who is the recipient of Rashtrapati's Certificate of Honor for scholarship and skill in classical Malayalam. Two of the books are related to language Malayalam for IAS officers, published by the Institute of Management in Government Thiruvananthapuram, and Endangered Species of Idukki in Kerala. Very interesting subject. The second book, published by the International School of Dravidian Linguistics, is a socio-linguistic study on 8 clans of tribal people. But I feel that the most enjoyable among the 3 works is the third one, Lalita Ganangala, which is an anthology of 140 musical compositions in Malayalam, published by Writers Cooperative Society, Kottayam. Professor Nair is a highly respected teacher, and I could feel that reverence reflecting in the joy with which Shri Adur Gopal Krishnan, Shri S. Srinivasan, and Shri Nadu Vattam Gopal Krishnan received the books today. On a couple of occasions, I had the chance to meet Professor Nair, and every time I found conversation very enriching and very interesting, mainly because of the wealth of knowledge he possesses about language, art, music, mythology, and our culture. In many of his songs, we see this knowledge and mastery reflecting in the most sublime manner. I understand that he has composed over 660 songs. More than the sheer number, it is the remarkable literary beauty, diction, and flexibility that capture our attention. Professor Nair's songs can be rendered in 4 different forms: as classical compositions, as classical Kathakali music, as the popular light music, and as Sopana Sangeetam, songs which are sung in temples. This flexibility comes from his masterful composition, adhering to the rules of various rags. So behind the simple-looking lines is perhaps the silent rhythm of Sindhi Bhairavi or Charu Keshi. I was delighted to know that some of his compositions are sung in Sabrimala and Manarshala temples. The songs in this book touch upon various themes. For instance, his love for motherland is expressed in a song titled Mevan Entoru Sukham. Mevan Entoru Sukham E Vitil. Povan Illa Nian Maru Natil. Being a linguist of high repute, he employs very unusual usages in his lines. For instance, in this song, he uses Fena Ismita to mean lady with a bubbly smile. Devotion or submission to God, especially Lord Krishna, is the theme in most of the songs, and some of them are simply captivating. Kanna Urangi Dilum Ola Urang Gunni La. Though the eyes sleep, the core keeps awake. Kanna Nyanini Entu Chayan. Krishna, what can I do now? It touches your heart. In fact, when I read these lines, I was reminded what Dr. Radha Krishnan, our former president, this I think is this kind of bhakti and this kind of expression is the speciality of Kerala. Dr. Radhakrishnan has mentioned about a 16-year-old girl from Kerala who composed 4 lines while she had gone to visit Tirupati. And she, in those lines, she says, Ratna karas tav girham jaya cha lakshmi kim deyam asti bhavte purushottamai. Your abode, your home is sea of pearls. Your wife is goddess of wealth. What I can offer to you? Abhir, Gopa, Lalna, Hirta, Manasaya. But one thing I know for a fact, that your heart has been stolen by the gopis of the Vrindavan. Dattam mayome toritam girham. Because you do not need anything, what can I give you? But your heart has been stolen. Therefore, I give my heart to you. Please accept it immediately. I felt like, after reading these 2 lines, and the name of the girl has not been given by Dr. Radhakrishnan. And I thought that this is really a special genius of Kerala to express bhakti, devotion in these powerful words. I am told that many of his poems have been set to music and performed on various occasions. We can be happy that like Rabindra Sangeet, Kerala has Prabodha Sangeetam. The name is appropriate in 2 ways. First, because it refers to poet's name, Prabodha Chandran. Secondly, the lines bring Pirbodhodhyayam or enlightenment to the reader or listener. Someone has very rightly said, it is by faith that poetry as well as devotion soars above this dull earth. That imagination breaks through its clouds, breathes a pure air and lives in a softer light. We feel all these happening in Pirbodha Sangeetam. My best wishes to Professor Pirbodh Chandran Nair, Shri Margi Vijay Kumar, and the artists who are going to perform in the Vivekanand Ranga Kalol Savam, and my best wishes to everybody sitting here on the stage and in the audience. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Valre nanni. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much for your kind words, sir. Dr. V.R. Prabodha Chandran Nair will now present the memento of the Institute.